Hello everybody, Richard and Taylor with R.C.T. Travels. How y'all doing today? Alright, I promised y'all a video on Crohn's disease. Here it is. I'm going to go over a little bit about it. Not much, but a little bit. Crohn's disease is a chronic inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, characterized by inflammation in the gastrointestinal or GI tract. It can affect many parts of the GI tract from the mouth all the way to the, I'm sorry folks, but anus. It is not caused by food. What you eat does not affect it. You did not get it from eating a specific food at all. I don't care what people say. You didn't. There is no cure at all. No cure. It is not contagious. You cannot say, touch somebody like this and give them a disease. No. It is passed, they believe, through hereditary, passed down from father to son, father to daughter, mother to daughter, mother to son. How you get Crohn's disease, 90% of the time, over 90% of the time, is somebody in your family has some form of IBD, irritable bowel syndrome, or inflammatory bowel disease. They're two different things, but we'll get to that later. Symptoms include frequent recurring diarrhea. Sorry, folks, but it's true. Rectal bleeding and cramping, abdominal pain, unexplained weight loss, fatigue, feeling of low energy. Got to throw my mouse on. Sorry. Feeling of low energy. Reduced appetite. Yeah, there's a lot of times we don't want to eat. I had to force myself to eat at times. People that are, when they're diagnosed, usually between the ages of 35 or 15 and 35 years old. I was saying it backwards, sorry. A little bit of dyslexia going on there, I guess. Approximately 700,000 people in the United States are affected by this disease. 20% of us have a relative who has IBD. I'm sorry, I had that wrong a while ago. I said 90. I'm sorry. At least 20% of us have a blood relative with IBD. Other facts on the symptoms. Inflammation plays a role in our symptoms. Symptoms range from mild to severe. I'm closer to the severe side. Crohn's can also affect your eyes, your skin, the joints in your body, which I go in just a few days, the 15th of this month, 15th of January, to see a rheumatologist because I'm starting to have pain throughout all my joints and everything. So, what causes Crohn's disease? The exact cause is unknown. It is not caused, I repeat again, it is not caused by something a person has done or eaten. It is believed to be a combination of genetics, the immune system, your environment. Crohn's is believed to be an overreaction of the immune system. Crohn's is unpredictable, very unpredictable. It varies between periods when disease is active or flaring and when it is in remission, few to no symptoms. Varies from person to person and may change over time. When Crohn's is flaring, symptoms may When Crohn's is flaring, symptoms may make it difficult to keep to a usual routine. Okay, let me rephrase that. When Crohn's is flaring, symptoms may make it difficult to keep a usual routine. Sorry, folks, this video is not going to be edited, so you're going to get all this. My Crohn's is what's considered fistulating. I may have not pronounced that right, but it causes tunnels in your skin, tunnels around tunnels from your intestines out, basically. Usually, I don't have any right now, thank the Lord. But usually, I have tunnels in my skin up to this deep. Sometimes 5, 6, 7 of them, if not more. 2011, I went through 3 months of surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery with it, having fistulectomies, as they call them, where they put cetons in that drains them and lets them heal from the inside out. Crohn's treatments. Because Crohn's is chronic, which means it is an ongoing illness, that it's just ongoing. Chronic means ongoing, basically. An ongoing treatment is required, so you can't get off your treatment. If your treatment was working for you, they put you on something different. I've been on several treatments. Not all of them. Yeah. There are many different kinds of medication available. Talk to your doctor. I can't stress that enough. Talk to your doctor. If you have Crohn's and a certain medication is not working for you, talk to your doctor. They'll help you with a different treatment plan. People with Crohn's should work with their doctor to create a treatment plan, what I just said, and set treatment goals. If you can't afford your medication, there's places, the manufacturers of certain companies do help with that. I've been through it, so I know. And the reason I keep looking off to this side over here, I've got my camera set up here, and I've got the stuff telling you about the Crohn's disease right over here, brought up on this side. So that's why I keep looking at both sides. I got the camera over here where my camera's actually up there. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. All right. This disease affects women and men equally. So we're equally affected by this disease. Like I said, up to 20 people have blood relatives with Crohn's. Let's see. It is important not to confuse an irritable bowel disease like Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, which irritable bowel disease is IBD, with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. The IBS is a disorder that affects the muscle contractions in the bowel, not characterized by intestinal inflammation, nor is it chronic. What an IBD affects the intestine with the inflammation, and it is very chronic. So it's two separate things. IBD is not IBS. Okay. All right. Little Crohn's versus ulcerative colitis. I just mentioned ulcerative colitis. Both Crohn's and ulcerative colitis are IBDs, which is irritable bowel diseases. But there's a couple key differences there. Crohn's disease. Inflammation may develop anywhere in the GI tract from here all the way out. Basically, the most common occurrence is at the end of the small intestine, which is called the let me see if I can find that term. I'm sorry. It's the ileum. The ileum. I studied this when I was in EMS, but sometimes it's hard to remember all the words. Yeah, she's right. It may appear in patches, may extend through the entire thickness of the bowel wall, which in turn, if I remember right what my doctor said, that's what causes some of the fistulas to start. About 67% of people in remission will have at least one relapse over the next 5 years. I'm sorry, I'm having relapses upon relapses. Okay. All right. Ulcerative colitis now. Limited. This is only limited to the large intestine and the colon. It does not go from mouth all the way out. It just in your belly. It's right here in your belly. That's what UC is, ulcerative colitis. Appears in a continuous pattern. It's continuous. It's just a pattern. Inflammation occurs in the innermost lining of the intestine. Plain and simple. About 30% of these people that has this disease, this UC, will experience relapse in the next year. 30% of people. IBD is not IBS. I done went over that. All right. IBS is, let's see. IBS is a disorder that affects the muscle contractions. It is not chronic. It is not chronic. IBD is. IBD is chronic. Okay. I got my daughter over here scrolling for me, so. Whoa, too far. All right, come back down. All right. All right. Inflammation plays a role in your Crohn's disease symptoms. Inflammation plays a big role. The damaging inflammation of Crohn's may cause abdominal pain. I have abdominal pain every day, people. Every day. It's not a day that goes by I'm not hurting. It's that simple. Pain scale of 1 to 10. My normal pain scale is a 7 or 8. Constantly 7 or 8. Yeah, you'll be in and out of the bathroom. Yeah. No, don't do nothing. By what she says, in and out of the bathroom is frequent diarrhea. Frequently. Other symptoms other symptoms that vary from mild to severe. I have severe. I'm on that upper end. All right. A typical day for me. I wake up in the morning hurting. Go to bed at night hurting. It's when you look at me when I'm out and about, you can't tell I'm hurting. You can't tell it at all unless you absolutely know me and know my facial expression, stuff like that. Because I don't show it. I don't let on. I basically don't want to bother anybody with my problems. They're my problems. What do I take for the pain? Okay, let's see. Normally I take Tylenol. If that doesn't help, I've got some other things that I can take, but I don't take that unless Tylenol doesn't work. 90% of the time, I can take upwards of 2,000 milligrams of Tylenol in a day, and it usually helps. There's certain lapses, but it'll bring my pain level down from an 8 down to probably about a 4 or 5. If that doesn't work, like I said, I've got other things I take, but I don't take them. Like I got a prescription for something, and we'll not go into what that is, but I got a prescription for something a year ago that's not out of date yet. Out of a 15 or 30 tablets, I have 15 tablets. I have 7 left, 8 left. I don't take it very much. It's that simple. Okay. Scroll down. What are the causes of Crohn's disease? I went over this earlier, but I found another place that goes into a little more in depth. And by the way, folks, in case you haven't noticed, we're in our shop here at base camp, where we're at. I didn't go on that to start with, but that's where we're at. In case anybody's wondering, we're in our shop. Okay. I have our tools over here. Have other tools over here. I got a cabinet there. My generator behind us. Other stuff. I got some tools up here on the table where the computer's sitting. I'm doing the video on the computer. Okay, let me get back on the Crohn's. I'm getting off track here. What are the causes of Crohn's disease? I went over this a little bit earlier, but this has more info about it. Although the exact causes are unknown, like I said earlier, researchers believe that Crohn's disease is caused by a combination of factors involved in genetics, which is passed down from mother to daughter, father to son, mother to son, stuff like that. Blood relatives, basically. All right. The environment. your environment triggers a lot of this. It does. Stress works at it. Yeah, it'll cause your symptoms to get worse. Stress will. An overactive immune system. I have an overactive and underactive immune system. I don't fight off infections like I used to at all. I don't. I've had so many IVs. My veins blow easy. I've had a lot of vancomycin with this. Which is a very potent and can be very expensive antibiotic. It's an IV antibiotic that'll eat your veins up, basically. I can't think of another way to say it. All right. It is not caused by something you eat. It is not. Now, some things that you eat does, like I've noticed, if I eat a lot of fibrous stuff, it'll cause my symptoms to get worse, like collards and turnips. God, I love them. I love me some collards and turnips, but I can't eat it. And it will she has a little bit of IBS. Hey. All right, now you scroll down a little bit, Taylor. All right, how do you get diagnosed with Crohn's? If you have symptoms that could indicate Crohn's, you will likely undergo a few different tests and procedures to get diagnosed. I went through several when I was getting diagnosed. I want to say I was diagnosed in either 2002 or 2014, but it was early on. And since I've been diagnosed, I've noticed the symptoms started when I was 16, almost 17 years old. I noticed that then, but I did not know it. Okay. There is no one test that can definitely diagnose Crohn's disease. Okay, Crohn's disease diagnosis and testing. There are many different treatments for Crohn's disease. All right, back to the testing. You talk to your doctor. You, like, say you're having a lot of diarrhea, you're having a lot of abdominal pain, anything going on, you're having tunnels in your skin, like sores come up, that's deep tunnels in your skin around your, sorry folks, back to the word term earlier, anus. Everybody's got one. Sorry folks. It's gotta talk about it sometimes. But you have them tunnels in your skin. You talk to your doctor about it. One thing your doctor will set up is a colonoscopy. You got to take your prep work. They take a camera. They go up and check your intestines, everything with the camera. You prep gets you cleaned out, basically. All right. Now, there are many different treatments for Crohn's. Crohn's is chronic, a lifelong disease that requires constant treatment. Get that lifelong disease throughout your life. All right. Even though there is no cure for Crohn's, there are many different medications available to treat it. And sometimes it helps the symptoms until your body gets immune to them, or develops, I guess you could say, an immunity to some of the medications. I've been through several different medications, and after so long, they just quit working. All right. There are times when surgery may also be necessary for some patients. I've had several surgeries. Like I said, on the fistulectomies. But there's other surgeries that can be done. And I mean, by other surgeries, I mean severe surgeries, like they resection your bowels, they take out part of your colon, the affected parts. That's when it gets so bad that they resection your colon. Yep, that's what I said. But it was mainly the fistulectomies. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, folks, the information I got that I gave y'all came from the crohnesandcolitis.com. The website crohnesandcolitis.com. And if you want to learn any more information, you can go to that. It's called crohnesandcolitis.com. All right? And let's see, when you get to crohnesandcolitis.com and go up, it will come up understanding Crohn's disease, stuff like that. What I done to get this information for y'all, I'm going to go through everything I done. I typed in Crohn's disease in my search engine. That way I was able to give y'all full information, you know. I'm from the South, I say y'all. I talk Southern. I'm a Southerner. Alright, I typed in Crohn's disease in my search engine. I went through it, and there's various places you can find information. But one of the best resources out there, if you have Crohn's or you know somebody with Crohn's and you want to learn about it, and some of what I said, I'll go right along with this. Most of what I said will go right along with this crohnesandcolitis.com. But if you need any information, and when you go into crohnesandcolitis.com, click on Crohn's or you click on UC, ulcerative colitis, whichever one you know somebody with, it's what you click on. All right, and you'll get a bunch of information. There's videos to watch, like a what is Crohn's disease video, and learn the role of the immune system and what it is, what it's likely to develop, and who's likely to develop Crohn's. There's videos here and there. There's one video, what is it like to live with Crohn's? Oh, it's bad. It can be bad. So I have good days, I have bad, but I have more bad than good. There's some days I can't even get out of the bathroom. Honestly, it's hard to even get out of the bathroom. I have to take a Modium to even work right now. I mean, but I have to take a lot of Imodium to even be able to work. But that's what it's like, though.
If you know he has an inland jacket on, yes.
Yeah, I work at Sun Valley Inland in River Falls, Alabama. If anybody, I'm doing a free plug for my job. Anybody wants to come by Sun Valley Inland? Hey, we have a deli. We have good food. All right, folks. I'm going to end the video there. This is Taylor. She's 7. She'll be 8 in less than 20 days, 19 days. She'll be 8 years old, folks. Wish her a happy birthday in the comments below. Remember to hit the subscribe button around here. Subscribe to our channel. Also, when you subscribe, you'll have a notification bell to get all our notifications on new videos. We're going to try to post a video at least 2 per month right now. We're trying to get started. We're going to post 2, possibly 4 per month. That's 1 per week, 4 per month. 1 every 2 weeks is 2 per month. So we're going to at least try to do that.
If you subscribe, you'll get more of our videos.
We're going to post all these videos on YouTube. So subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get started. We're trying to get everything going. We don't have very many subscribers right now. When I checked earlier, we only had 2. So I want to get. Our goal is to get 1,000 to start with, then 2,000, then 3,000. We want to get 10,000 subscribers. That's our main goal. 10,000. Then we want to get more. But once we get 10,000 subscribers, we just want 10,000 subscribers. You know, we want as many subscribers as we can get.
Yeah,
all right.
I will be doing some of the ones you find will be me doing them myself.
Yeah, she's going to do a bunch of videos herself. I've been doing a bunch myself here lately. I've been posting quite a few. I posted one today. You should see it to see how much longer is it coming up.
I don't know. It's not my Grace Baptist Church.
Yeah, your Grace Baptist Church one.
We went to church.
It is 96% uploaded. I mean, it's uploading now. See, it's on my phone. See it right there? I'm uploading it now. folks.
Y'all will be able to see.
You'll be able to see it shortly. All right. By the time you see this video will be uploaded. And we got another one I'm uploading from a while back, Taylor's Fall Festival, where she's picking the nose of the monster's nose. Put your hand down in there to pick out a toy. Only part I got filmed because I just had my phone that day and I didn't have much capacity to film. But it's going to be uploaded too today. But this video will be after those. All right, y'all have a good day.
And I'm a Girl Scout. And I do Camp Victory. And we're going camping in a couple weeks.
No, not a couple weeks, Taylor. It's going to be after the summer.
Yes.
All right, goodbye, everybody. This is Richard and Taylor from R.C.T. Travels. Have a great day. And again, this video is not edited. You're going to get all of our laughs and outtakes along with it. I'm not taking anything out of this video. All right, have a good day. Goodbye.